Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. The topic of today's video is going to be about gaslighting. Now the reason I want to do a video on this is because I haven't actually talked about it in a lot of detail. I have mentioned it in a few of my previous videos, but to be honest, because this is one of the worst abusive tactics that a narcissist or sociopath uses, I think it's important to make a video that only focuses on this particular tactic. So first of all, I'm going to tell you what gaslighting is. I'm going to tell you why the narcissist or sociopath uses gaslighting. I'm going to tell you about what it does to the victim. And I'm going to tell you how to cope if you think you are in a relationship with someone who may be gaslighting you. Gaslighting is a very powerful abusive tactic used by narcissists or psychopaths. It is a very hidden form of mental and emotional abuse. And the reason a narcissist uses this type of abuse is because they want to plant seeds of self-doubt in their victim. They want their victim to doubt their memories, their sanity, and they want them to doubt everything to the point where they've broken down the victim's confidence in their memories and their thoughts so much that the victim then is not able to leave the relationship that they are in with the narcissist. So gaslighting is used with the goal to completely destroy the victim's self-esteem, thoughts, and memories. Unfortunately, gaslighting is a very covert type of abuse, so it can go under the radar and it may not be noticed until it's too late. The problem with gaslighting is that if you're in a relationship with somebody who is doing this to you constantly, you will then constantly feel that you are going crazy. You will then constantly start to doubt yourself. A very good example of gaslighting is the film Gaslight, which was made in 1944 and it stars Ingrid Bergman. If you watch that film, you will understand how manipulative it is and how the partner of Ingrid Bergman at the time in the film slowly erodes her trust in herself, slowly starts making her go crazy by doubting herself. It's a very, very good example of it. So if you haven't seen this film, then try and find it and watch it. Now, why does a narcissist use gaslighting? Well, they use it to control their victim. Once they've broken down the victim's ability to trust their own perceptions, the victim is more likely to stay in an abusive relationship with the narcissist. Now, this can happen in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, or this can happen in a friendship, or it can happen in a family. Parents will also gaslight their children as a way of controlling them, as a way of eroding their self-esteem. It is a very destructive form of abuse. Now, other reasons why a narcissist uses gaslighting is because they want to dismiss your feelings and your needs. They want to constantly minimize any abuse that may have happened by forgetting that they said something, or by pointing the finger at you and saying, you don't remember that correctly, that didn't actually happen. Or for instance, by saying things like, your memory is terrible, or I don't remember it that way. So they will say things to minimize what actually happened. They will say things like, you were making things up, I don't know what you're talking about, where do you remember that from? And the problem with gaslighting is that if you are the victim of this, in the future it will become a habit for you to constantly feel the need to clarify things, because you have no trust in your own memory, your own perception. If somebody says something, you might double check. So yeah, it can cause a lot of brain fog and it can cause a lot of stress, and it takes a long time to recover from gaslighting, especially if you've been the victim of this for a prolonged period of time. Now, how do you deal with someone who's gaslighting you? First of all, you will start noticing inconsistencies between their words and their actions. If they don't match up, then that obviously is a telltale sign of gaslighting. If you really are in doubt, then start writing things down when the narcissist says them. You can even record conversations if that helps, or you can talk to somebody outside of the relationship if that helps. Generally, don't try and rationalize with someone who is gaslighting you, because these people are not capable of having a normal, healthy conversation. Use outside sources to verify your memory and write things down. Like I said, record conversations. And the best thing you can do if you are in a relationship with someone who is this abusive is to get as far away from them as possible. Cut them out of your life. Or if you can't do that, then minimize contact with them as much as possible. It is not healthy. It is extremely detrimental to your mental health, and it causes a lot of problems in your life. You are worth a lot more than being in a relationship with somebody who has the need to control you this much and who has the need to destroy your mental and emotional health. So that's the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, then please let me know. If you've had experience with gaslighting, then please leave a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do. I will be doing videos more often, and also if you would like to support me, then check out my Patreon page. And also, if you need coaching, if you need support dealing with somebody dysfunctional in your life, then please feel free to email me. So that's it. Take care, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you very soon.